Hello, my name is Fiona and I'm an advocate on the Bristol Children and Families Board, I'm just going to run through what we talked about at the last board on Thursday the 19th of November. It was a well-attended meeting we began by hearing about the Emotional Health and Wellbeing Transformation Plan reported on by Rebecca Cross, and that's looking at the emotional health and wellbeing which was submitted to NHS England. It was a plan that the local authority had to make, and the plan has been accepted and will result in a huge amount of additional money coming into the local authority, £867,000, and there's a plan as to how that's going to be spent, and that's being overseen by the Bristol Clinical Commissioning Group. So make more contact there if you would like some more information. She also talked about the future of the Be Safe children's programme, which is about for children and families where sexual behaviour is problematic or harmful, and it's been a lottery funded project, and the lottery funding is coming to an end, so the project will be seeking additional funding to keep going. It's been seen as a great success. Again, Rebecca Cross fed back the information on that, and there is an annual report available which I think will be on the VCS website, so do have a look for that. We then looked at the corporate parenting strategy and pledge and improving health services for care leavers, and on both of these there are actually papers that were reported on by Karen Gazzard and Anne James, who together are the service managers for children in care and care leavers. And I think most people are aware that the responsibility of the local authority to parent the children who are in care is a significant role, and because those children and care leavers are not doing as well as we would hope, they're often overrepresented in figures where children and young people are doing less well. So there's been a real push on trying to make sure that work is more successful and leads to better outcomes for those children and young people, and those reports will be available on the VCS website if you would like to see them. And then we went on to have an update about child health commissioning, which the consultation for that I think is now closed, and the commission is being put together, and there will be, I presume, events happening in the early part of next year, with the commission due to be in place by April 2017. So the whole process of how that commissioning will work, etc., is now being taken forward. Judith Brown is leading on that. So that's going well. And there's a huge amount of information, obviously, from that is available to other people if you're making bids or thinking about how your service operates and how you might want to be working with the Child Health Commissioning group. Then it's worth a look at that information. It's very helpful. We then had a report back from the Children and Young People's Network that VCS had run, where John Redman and Judith Brown, who are the joint chairs of the Bristol Children and Families Board, had come and delivered a presentation, and they'd done that with Michelle Farmer as well, the service manager for early help, and I think that was useful. We didn't have quite as much time to have the discussion as we wanted, so there was a follow-up meeting on 3rd of December, which was well attended, to have a bit more of the discussion around the VCS's thoughts on the work plan for the board, and there is also going to be another discussion at the next board based on some observations and reporting back that the VCS advocates have done on the work plan. So there'll be more information on that. And then the meeting finished with a presentation from Bristol City Youth Council. So 5 members of the Youth Council came to talk with the board about their manifesto and the priorities. And I don't have the priorities right in front of me, but they're a really good set of priorities that they want the City Council and other organisations in the city to prioritise for young people. And that's easily accessible online, so do look it up. That's the Bristol Youth Council Manifesto. Again, I recommend it, and again, it's useful if you're thinking about what your organisation could and should be doing. It's worth having a look at what the young people in our city are asking for us to do. And we finished up with a call just to remind people that the Think Family Conference was taking place, and we'll report back on that more at the next meeting. And also that there's a child-friendly symposium going on across the city to try and make Bristol a real child-friendly place, with the idea that if a city fits its children, then it fits everybody. So that was that. The next meeting is on Thursday the 14th of January, and if you'd like any more information or to pick up any issues with me, please do so. Thank you.